Hello, and thank you so much for taking time out to watch this. I posted earlier on our Radiant Sources page and on my personal page that we would have a special announcement, video announcement. Here we are. But before I get to that juicy news, let me first say that I really hope the day is being kind to you. I hope you are being kind to you. I hope you're being gentle with yourself. We've been through a lot individually and collectively the last few months. And while we watched our outer world change, our inner worlds also changed. We are being affected by these changes on so many levels, right down to a cellular level for many. But that's a totally different discussion for another time. But change is the thing. And many have lost jobs. And many, I know when I worked in bookkeeping, it was all about me being a bookkeeper. It was all about where I worked. It was all about that. My whole identity was wrapped up in that. So many of you now who have lost your jobs, you're rethinking, well, who am I, right? You identified so much as being this employer for this company doing this job. And our identities get all wrapped up in that. I'm certainly no different. I was Stacey, the psychic, intuitive, and medium for well over 20 years. But my inner world has changed. And I'm not the same as I was back in February or March. Really, none of us are. Well, my outer world hasn't changed that much. My inner world has. And it's time for me to say goodbye to my psychic medium work, my psychic intuitive work, and mediumship work. It's been a long run, over 20 years, and I have met with many of you remarkable human beings, reaching out for more, wanting answers, not always being happy with the answers you got, but making peace with it, discovering the tools to traverse, navigate some of the changes that were occurred in your lives. I've watched you blossom. I've watched you peel off layers. I've sat with you laughing. I've sat with you crying. I've looked at you and said, what the hell have you done now? And I think what it all comes down to is how honored I always felt. And I know I expressed it to each of you over and over, how honored I felt that you would trust me enough to take my hand and allow me to guide you to your own answers. It's still, sometimes when I think of it, it's just mind-blowing to me. And then with the mediumship work, being able to facilitate your reunions with your loved ones who transition from this life, watching your tears of joy, crying with you, tears of sadness, cringing with you when family secrets would be revealed. It's been a fun run. It really has been. And at the beginning of September 1st, I will no longer be doing those sorts of sessions. See, I stumbled over that because my identity was so wrapped up in that. It's like, and it's a little bittersweet for me. But I've been playing with this idea, tossing it back and forth for the last 2 years. And never fully committing, saying, oh yeah, right, I'm going to stop it to myself, but never really fully committing. And now it's time. There are so many others who are stepping up and who can play those roles now. And it's really a wonderful thing. So as of September 1st, I will no longer be booking sessions, taking appointments for psychic, intuitive, and or mediumship sessions. So what will I be doing? Well, as you know, many of you, I channel a group of higher consciousness beings. I've been channeling them now for 17 years. The first group consciousness that I channeled is named the Collective. And their energy, I don't work with them as often anymore, but they're still present. But their energy is, I can compare it to, it's hard to describe, like what I would see as celestial energy. It's very light and tinkly and, yeah. And I see them, when I channel them, I see them sitting on clouds, like with their feet dangling off the clouds. The Collective is more like, you can liken it to the kindergarten teacher, the very sweet kindergarten teacher, who helped to make you feel safe and secure, sort of filling in the role of parent when you went to school, helping to introduce you to the learning process. That's what the Collective are like. They're very sweet, very loving, very gentle. Then about that, they popped in about 17 years ago. The professors came in now, going on, I think, 11 years now. The professors were the total opposite of the Collective. The professors are made up of a group of ascended masters. And they've often said they wear their earth grime with pride. They love to curse. Who doesn't? They have no issue with cursing. They have no issue calling you out. They're just like really good. They're like those friends who are going to call you out on stuff and be very honest with you. And they do, because they love you. The professors to me are more like college professors. You can either do the work or not. You can either show up for class or not. It all depends on what you want to do with your own personal growth. But make no mistake about it. The underlying energetic with the professors is nothing but love. Whereas the Collective sort of take this soft, gentle approach. The professors will hit you over the head. But they're a lot of fun. They make me laugh. And it's taken me quite a while to be comfortable working with them. But even though I'm kind of that person myself, that kind of friend, that myself. But anyway, I digress. So for the last couple of years, the professors especially have been asking me to just go into full partnership with them. And so finally I've made that decision to do that. So that's what's next. We'll be offering one-on-one sessions with the professors. More than likely, the Collective might pop in as well. But right now my main partnership is with the professors. And also Madame Blavatsky, who's been very interesting. While she's an integrated aspect of myself, what I find very interesting is she's just a different dimensional version of me. So she'll come in with some higher wisdom. And she's actually very interesting to work with too, though I'm still learning to work with her. So these are the sessions predominantly with the professors that we will be offering from now on. And we also have some exciting things coming up. One other thing, the professors, of course, they're chiming in to talk. It wouldn't be my life if they weren't chiming in to talk too. But anyway, so they're kind of chiming in, they're saying, listen, what's happening in a lot of these sessions is they are actually bringing in your higher selves, whoever sits with us, they're bringing in their higher self. The professors are your soul self, if you'd rather call it that, your oversoul, whatever it is, and basically they're facilitating the energy so that you are hearing from you. Now, it's kind of always been that way over the last 11 years that I've worked with them. Anytime I do a channeling session, the higher selves, the soul selves of whoever's sitting with us, listening, whatever, is present. But it's been very different the last sessions we've been doing, in that the actual soul self, higher self, is coming through to speak directly to whoever's sitting with us. So that's been an interesting development that's happened over the last few weeks. So the professors want to say that. Wanted to make sure I got that in. So that's what we're offering from now on. Some other exciting stuff. We're going to be doing a lot more live channelings. Some will be free. Some a registration process will be required. Some money plunked down. Not a lot. Trust me. To take part. It's just an energy exchange, whatever, valuing my time and everything. Valuing your time, valuing my time. And we're also looking into some courses, short courses. I don't know about you, but I can't anymore take these long 2-day course intensives, or even 2 hours. If it's 2 hours, it has to be broken up into an hour each for me these days. It's not that I don't have the attention span. I'm sure the same with you. It's just that more that it's like, all right, let's get going. It's like we feel like there's more. Let's get going. Let's get to it. Get it out onto the next thing and start processing. So we're going to do some of that. We're also looking into opening up a private Facebook page membership, where the professors and I would make ourselves available once a week for questions, answering questions, mentoring, whatever. I'm still kind of sketching that out. The professors are saying, yeah, we're going to do this. So yeah. So as of September 1st, there will be no more psychic intuitive sessions or mediumship sessions. I want to thank all of you who have supported my work through the years, for the decades now. Wow. And after September 1st, sorry, they were talking real quick. From September 1st on, we will be only doing channeling work together. Those are the only sessions I'll be offering from September 1st on. I will have more info posted on our Radiant Sources Facebook page, also on radiantsources.net, our website. If you'd like any more information about whatever we've talked about here today, please feel free to ask whatever questions. You can do so in this thread. You can do it through email, radiantsources@gmail.com, or you can do it through private message on Facebook. So with that, thank you for your time. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for everything you're doing for the planet. Thank you for being